शांति।
ओम शांति
शांति।
अंतर मन में ज्योति जगा लो, होगा दूर अंधेरा। शिव का कर लो ध्यान, आ रहा पावन पुण्य सवेरा। से आए अपने आप को जानो, राजयोग के द्वारा अपना परम पिता पहचानो। इसी राजपथ पर चलकर पालो अपना बसेरा। तुम हो आत्मा तन से न्यारे, परमात्मा को प्यारे। दिव्य गुणों को धारण करके योगी बनो दुलारे। ज्योति बिंदु ही तोड़ेगा ये माया मोह का घेरा। अंतर मन में ज्योति जगा लो, होगा दूर अंधेरा। ओम शांति, ओम शांति, ओम शांति।
हम दुनिया नई बनाएंगे, तन मन सेवा में लगाएंगे। चलेंगे शिव बाबा की मत पर, स्वर्ग धरा पर लाएंगे। हम दुनिया नई बनाएंगे,
हम दुनिया नई बनाएंगे, तन मन सेवा में लगाएंगे। चलेंगे शिव बाबा की मत पर, स्वर्ग धरा पर लाएंगे। हम दुनिया नई बनाएंगे।
त्याग तपस्या और सेवा विश्व में शांति लाएगी।
त्याग तपस्या और सेवा विश्व में शांति लाएगी।
युगों से प्यासी रूहें शिव से मिलन मनाएगी।
युगों से प्यासी रूहें शिव से मिलन मनाएगी।
अमृत भरे कलश से सबको दिव्य अमृत पिलाएंगे।
चलेंगे शिव बाबा की मत पर स्वर्ग धरा पर लाएंगे। हम दुनिया नई बनाएंगे। हम दुनिया नई बनाएंगे। तन मन सेवा में लगाएंगे। चलेंगे शिव बाबा की मत पर स्वर्ग धरा पर लाएंगे। हम दुनिया नई बनाएंगे।
देश धर्म और दुखियों का बनना हमें सहारा है। जन जन को पावन बना दो शिव ने आज पुकारा है।
देश धर्म और दुखियों का बनना हमें सहारा है। जन जन को पावन बना दो शिव ने आज पुकारा है।
बुझा हुआ हर आत्म दीपक ज्ञान की ज्योति जगाएंगे।
चलेंगे शिव बाबा की मत पर स्वर्ग धरा पर लाएंगे। हम दुनिया नई बनाएंगे। हम दुनिया नई बनाएंगे। तन मन सेवा में लगाएंगे। चलेंगे शिव बाबा की मत पर स्वर्ग धरा पर लाएंगे। हम दुनिया नई बनाएंगे।
नए विश्व अब देवलोक का करना नव निर्माण है।
नए विश्व अब देवलोक का करना नव निर्माण है।
स्वर्ग स्थापन करता शिव की देनी अब पहचान है।
स्वर्ग स्थापन करता शिव की देनी अब पहचान है।
बिछड़ी हुई हर आत्माओं को शिव से हम मिलाएंगे।
चलेंगे शिव बाबा की मत पर स्वर्ग धरा पर लाएंगे। हम दुनिया नई बनाएंगे। हम दुनिया नई बनाएंगे। तन मन सेवा में लगाएंगे। चलेंगे शिव बाबा की मत पर स्वर्ग धरा पर लाएंगे। हम दुनिया नई बनाएंगे। हम दुनिया नई बनाएंगे। हम दुनिया नई बनाएंगे।
Om Shanti. All those guest brothers and sisters, please raise your hand who have arrived here from Eastern Zone. Your class is there in the Diamond Hall. Please attend that class. And all those guide brothers and sisters who have arrived here in the Shivir. So after the Murli class, please meet other Geeta Didi ji at the backstage of Diamond Hall. Om Shanti. We were listening to the beautiful song of Bab Dada now. That we have to follow Baba's Srimad, and with our mind, body, wealth, we have to turn this Bharat into heaven. Today Baba also has said to us children that Srimad is only of one father. Sri Krishna cannot give any Srimad. So Baba's Srimad or elevated versions or whatever directions we receive from Baba, we have to take every step on those directions. And especially we have to pay our attention to studies and to make this Bharat into heaven, to make this Bharat from old into new. Dear children, you use your mind, body and wealth, property, everything. You give all these things to Father, means you insure them. Because Father is the biggest insure magnet. It's not like that the more you give, you receive only that much. But to what extent you use your mind, body and wealth, property in Baba's service, it gets multiplied and then you receive that. So we children do not have to see others' weaknesses. Only and only we have to see one Father alone. And whatever old property you have, which you call mine, transform all of them. Baba in return gives us the most elevated, highest return in the future. So the more Baba sustains us, he says, you children also take care of yourself to the same extent and take care of yourself. As if the Father is a trustee and he is an altruistic server. He is very egoless and humble. So we children also have to become so humble like the Father. And we have to be ready always in the unlimited service. The more we have the incorporeal form stage, the more we will have the egoless stage. So today is 9th of May 2023. Baba says, sweet children, Shiv Baba is the altruistic number one trustee. Transfer your old bags and baggages to him. And you will receive everything new in the golden age. Question: which children does the Father have to take care of in every way? Which children does the Father have to take care of in every way? Of which children? Speak up. Whose care does the Baba take? Those who follow Baba's Srimad directions. So the answer: Father is very concerned that the children's intellects have faith and that they give their full news to the Father and take directions from the Father at every step. Baba says, Sweet children, you must never have doubts about Srimad. Baba says, sweet children, you must never have doubts about Srimad. No doubt about Srimad. If you have doubts, then Maya will cause you great harm. She will not allow you to become worthy. Song. Having taken an oath, I have come to your doorway. Om Shanti. You sweetest, beloved, long lost, and now found children heard the song. Those who belong to the Father are called children. Father has explained that you have to belong to the Father for as long as you live in the final birth in which you have died alive. You children know that Srimad is remembered as God speaks. They have written Sri Krishna's name in that Gita, but first is Shiv Baba, then Brahma, and then Sri Krishna. So Srimad cannot be said to be Sri Krishna's. He is with divine virtues. Human beings cannot be called the purifier. Only the one Father is the purifier of the impure, and you follow his Srimad. The incorporeal Supreme Soul is the Father of all religions. Not everyone believes in Sri Krishna. Christians believe Christ, the Father, and not Sri Krishna. Christians believe Christ, not Sri Krishna, to be their Father because Christians are the mouth-born creation of Christ. Shiv Baba comes and makes you belong to him. Have you belonged to Shiv Baba? Then what does it say? Shiv Baba made us belong to him. Then what do they say? What do the Baba say? What was in the line of Gita? That head in your hand with that regard. So Baba says you now belong to Father with your head in your hand with that regard in order to follow his directions. So whatever directions Baba gives us, we follow those directions at every step so that our life can go, but our promise that we will follow the Srimad should not break. Your children don't need to give him directions. Sometimes some children give directions to Father as well. So Baba says, he himself is the one who gives you directions. You must not ask, why does Baba say this? No. All are the children. We must not question, why does Baba say this? We cannot have this question. And if this question arises in our mind, then we have unfaithful intellect, doubtful intellect. So, Shiv Baba is very well known. The directions he gives and whatever he does will be right. Have this firm faith? Do you have this firm faith? Whatever he makes this corporeal one, Brahma, do would also be right, because he is Karan Karavan Har. He gives him directions too. Shiv Baba gives Brahma directions too. To do this, your connection is with whom? Is with Shiv Baba. You must not look at anyone's defects. Follow Srimad. Shiv Baba is the incorporeal, the detached observer. He is the detached observer and sees each and every child, then what someone is doing and to what extent the child is following the Srimad and directions. Shiv Baba doesn't have a home here. You stay here in a home that doesn't belong to you. So our true home is the sweet land, Paramdham. So Baba says you will then go to heaven and live in your own home. Shiv Baba says, I will not live there. So children say, Baba, please come to our golden age. We give invitations. So Shiv Baba says, first go to your heaven and then go give me the invitation. But we will forget there. So Baba says, I come at the confluence age for a short time. You are the true spiritual salvation army. The Supreme Father is giving you directions. So you are true spiritual salvation army. We salvage many. We tell them the direction. We guide them for liberation and liberation in life. So Baba says, Supreme Father is giving you directions exactly as he did in the previous cycle. He will give the same directions that he gave in the previous cycle. He continues to tell you the deepest points day and night. So the drama repeats very accurately. Baba is making us realize this. A new person wouldn't be able to understand them. Murli has continued from the time of Karachi. At first, Baba didn't speak the Murli. What did he do? Baba would wake up at 2 a.m. and write 10 to 15 pages. And then Mama used to read them out. Shiv Baba would make him write those, and then copies of those were made. On the path of devotion, they continue to make very big books that they keep. How much would you keep? You know that all of this is to be destroyed. All the pictures, etc., are also for a short time, and they will then be buried underground. There won't be any scriptures or pictures. Whatever happens now will happen again after a cycle. The scene which we are seeing here at this moment today, it will repeat after a cycle, and then after a cycle we will see the same scene. Scriptures, etc., will begin from the Copper Age. Father says, you cannot find the way to the supreme abode from those. No matter to what extent, if someone do the mantra, tapasya, penance, devotion, the Granth was very small to begin with, and day by day, they now continue to make it bigger. In fact, a big book of Shiv Baba's biography should be written. You should know the Father's biography. Do you know Father's biography? When did Shiv Baba come? How does he come? How did he adopt us? what He is doing, how He taught us Raj Yoga and knowledge, and how He made us into deities from human beings, how does He establish the new world, and He made us imbibe the divine virtues. You all know this, right? Father explains what He does on the path of devotion. On the path of devotion, I ensure everything. People donate in the name of God. So Baba is the biggest agent of insurance company. People donate in the name of God. They say, He did something in the name of God. And this is why He has taken birth in a wealthy family. In devotion, there are many righteous souls. Baba says, I have been given children the temporary fruit of that in their next birth. You receive good and bad fruit. It's such a big insurance. To the extent we give donation in the name of God, the more we will receive. If we do good, then we receive good. If we do bad, then we receive bad fruit. So each one receives fruit according to the actions they perform. Maya makes you perform wrong actions, through which you receive sorrow. Now, I teach you such actions that you will never experience sorrow. And Maya does not exist there. And so, each of you can insure yourself as much as you want. So have you all insured yourself to Baba? From your mind, thoughts, time, breath, wealth, and body, insure everything to Baba. Shiv Baba is also the number one trustee. Some are attracted to other things. Some trustees ruin everything of others. Some trustees ruin everything of others. They ruin their accounts. Look how Baba is the trustee. He says, all of this is for you children. Your full connection is with Shiv Baba. So Baba is explaining us this deep secret, deep thing. Father says, I am the true trustee. I myself don't take that happiness, but I give the whole kingdom to your children. This Baba also says, I have fully insured everything. In the beginning of the yajna, Brahma Baba also insured everything, and he made the trustee of 8 sisters. So Baba became trustee, unlimited renunciate. So are we the trustee in the same way as Baba was? Ask yourself. This Baba also says, I have fully insured everything. Body, mind and wealth are all being used for Baba's service. Brahma's body is also being used by Shiv Baba. Mind is also being used by Baba. And wealth is sacrificed, again donated wealth to this yajna, sacrificial fire. So there is saying in Sindhi, those who give a handful receive a palace in return. There is saying in Sindhi, those who give a handful receive a palace in return. Look, a building has now been built. Someone sent 1 rupee and asked for a brick to be put in her name. There is example of Sudama. He gave a handful of rice and he received palaces. So Baba is saying, look, a building has now been built. Someone sent 1 rupee. So this was a mother of Delhi who money ordered this, that someone sent 1 rupee and asked for a brick to be put in a palace. Ah, because you are poor, you will receive the best palace of all, because she had only that 1 rupee. I am the Lord of the poor. 1 rupee of a poor person is equivalent to 10,000 rupees of a wealthy person. Both receive the same status. So, this is the deep secrets of law of karma. So, this is the calculation of Baba. And if we consider all those godly donations to be mined, because if someone donated that money with a belief that it will be used in a godly service, and if we use that money for our own need, then we will incur a lot of debt. So wealthy people hardly ever come here. Kumaris are the most free. Kumaris, please raise your hand. Kumaris are the most free. Baba is remembering you. Look how Mama claimed number 1. Have you seen Mama? Mama has no wealth, but Mama, with her mind, body, breath, time, and thoughts, she sacrificed herself and made others sacrifice their time, wealth, money, mind, etc. So Baba gave everything, but nevertheless, first is Lakshmi and then Narayan. Baba gave everything. Baba sacrificed wealth as well. But Mama has no wealth. Still Mama went first. First is Lakshmi and then Narayan. This is such a wonderful play. So never have any doubts about anything. Do not have the slightest doubt at all. Become very sweet. Take Srimad at every step. Otherwise, Maya will cause you a great deal of harm. So many children have to be given directions. Baba says, give your full news. Baba will take care of you in every way. If we give our news with honesty, with clarity, then Baba will definitely take care of us in every way. If we do any mistake, and if we cheat on Baba, and if we hide something, put false news forward, then Baba will not take care of us. So Baba is very much concerned that the children become elevated, should move forward, should get understand. You should pay full attention to the study. You are the most beloved, godfatherly students. You are the most beloved, godfatherly students. God speaks is also remembered, but they have put Sri Krishna's name. Sri Krishna is the highest of all human beings. They also mention Sri Krishna's name as the first number. But why do not they take the name of Narayan? First number Sri Krishna, and why not Narayan? Because Sri Krishna is young and Satapradhan. Then he goes through the stages of youth and old age. It is said that a child is equal to a Brahma Jnani because children are innocents. because a child is innocent. So a small child doesn't commit sin. People celebrate the birthday of Sri Krishna. They have shown him in the copper age. Father alone explains all of these things. At this time, you Brahmins are the most elevated one. You Brahmins are the most elevated. You are the children of God. In the golden age, you would not be called the children of God. What will happen there? We will become the children of deities there. You will definitely attain heaven from God. This is your most invaluable, precious life. This is your most invaluable, precious life, which is remembered in the world as that you wasted your life, you wasted your night by sleeping, you wasted your day in eating. So this precious life, you wasted your precious life. They consider this human birth we have gained after taking birth in 84 lakh species. That's why they say this human life as a precious one. That's why Baba says this is your most invaluable precious life, because to whatever extent we want to make our fortune, we can make, because it's in our hand now. So make to what extent you want to make effort, to what extent you want to make your fortune, make effort now. It cannot be like this for everyone. This drama is predestined in this way. Those who studied in the previous cycle are studying now. God definitely created gods and goddesses. However, we cannot call them gods and goddesses because God is one. Why cannot we call gods and goddesses to the deities? Because God is one. All the praises of the incorporeal one. There cannot be praise of a corporeal being. The incorporeal one made Lakshmi and Narayan become like that. No one in the world knows this apart from you. Then how Lakshmi and Narayan become worship worthy? You too are becoming the masters of heaven through the Father. You are studying Raja Yoga. Raja Yoga is truly mentioned in the Gita. At the time when the kingdom was established, destruction also took place. It is now the confluence age. When Shiv Baba comes, he brings the play to an end. Then the birth of Sri Krishna takes place. They build very big temples on the path of devotion. There used to be wealth worth multi-millions in those temples. So there used to be wealth worth millions in those temples. So in the temple of Somnath, that temple had various pearls and jewels embedded in that. Now all of that has disappeared. From studying the scriptures of the path of devotion, from going on pilgrimages, from building temples and spending so much money, Bharat has become poverty stricken. It's as though you have now become master knowledgeful. Now Baba is making us realize each point of his. Father is the ocean of knowledge, ocean of happiness and blissful. All of this praise is of the Father. Father says, Bharat is the best pilgrimage place. Why? Why? Kumaris, tell, Why Bharat is the best pilgrimage place? Because this is the birthplace of Shiv Baba. However, by putting Sri Krishna's name, they have lost all respect. Otherwise, everyone would offer flowers at the Shiva temple, that this is the birthplace of our Father. The bestower of salvation for all is one. You experience the reward for half a cycle and you continue to come down. Everyone has to become Tamopradhan. Father now says, give all your bags and baggages and I will transfer them and give them to you in the golden age. So have you given your bags and baggages to the Father, and not from your mouth only, but in a practical way? Have you transferred your bags and baggages to the Father? Have your intellect get removed from this mineness that this is mine? Or have you considered this to be Baba's, that everything belongs to Baba's? So Baba says, I myself do not take them. People do everything for themselves and then say that they are doing it selflessly. However, no one can do anything selflessly. You definitely receive the reward of everything you do. So if you perform action, then definitely we will receive the fruit. Apart from Shiv Baba, no one is altruistic server. I give your children the imperishable jewels of knowledge. I bring paradise for you only. Can anyone say this? I am bringing paradise for you. I have brought paradise for you. So I give your children the souvenir, gift of sovereignty. So the biggest throne Baba gives us, biggest gift Baba gives us. So you have to become worthy of receiving it. So we are becoming worthy to receive that souvenir, gift from Baba. You have to become the masters of heaven. You receive heaven on the palm of your hand. In a second, you receive liberation in life and sovereignty in a second. Shiv Baba is the bestower of divine vision. He takes you to paradise in a second. This Sakar Baba doesn't hold that key. This Sakar Baba doesn't hold that key. This is Shiv Baba's very favorite child, but still, Sakar Baba doesn't hold that key of divine vision. Father says, I give your children the kingdom. I myself do not rule. Then, when you go on to the path of devotion, I entertain you with divine visions. So, the Father explains to you so well. Baba only comes once every cycle at the confluence age of the cycle. They say that he has many incarnations, etc., but all of that is lies. The scriptures all belong to the path of devotion. That which is predestined is taking place. Nothing is to be created now. Whatever happens is fixed in the drama. Just watch everything as a detached observer. Baba explains to you very clearly. The more you are detached observer, you will be beyond effect of that scene. So to that extent, stabilize yourself in that unlimited stage. Baba is very detached observer. He does do everything as a detached observer. He teaches us, he sustains us, he makes us worthy and makes us way to become worthy. And after telling everything, Baba gets detached, becomes detached and loving. Baba explains to you very clearly, children, I am your insurance magnet. Children, I am your insurance magnet. I do not waste even one penny of yours. So, Baba is making us realize the value of each penny. Whatever you have given to the sacrificial fire of Baba, it has not gone waste. It is used in a worthwhile way. So Baba says, I do not waste even one penny of yours. I change you from shells into diamonds. Shiv Baba does all of this through this one. He is Karan Karavan Har. He is incorporeal and egoless. He is. Look how God the Father sits here and teaches you. He doesn't ask you to fall at His feet. So Baba explains every point very clearly. Father is the obedient servant. Am I the same obedient as a father is? That without Baba's Srimad, I do not move a single step even. Father says, the ones I made into the masters experienced a lot of happiness at first, but they have now become unhappy. They also receive a lot of happiness. No other religion has this much happiness. You cannot ask why the people of Bharat have it and why others don't. So there are so many people and not all can come there. Drama is predestined. Although we explain it to others and everyone knows this, they listen to it, they understand also, but still, but everyone has their own part in drama. So the drama is predestined. Original eternal deity religion was only in Bharat. God came and taught true Raja Yoga. Father says, I have come once again. You have played your parts of 84 births and you are now going back to your home. This costume has become very old. There's the example of the snake. Sannyasis say that souls merge into the Supreme Soul. They stay in such a stage and then leave their bodies. However, no one merges into the Brahma element. Nevertheless, some of them are very clever. They sit peacefully as they leave their bodies. Brahma element is not Baba. That is just an illusion of those poor people, just as Hindus have the illusion that they belong to the Hindu religion. Oh, Baba is saying, oh, but where did the Hindu religion come from? That's the name of Hindustan. There was just the one religion in the golden age. Look how many religions there are now. There are so many languages. There is just the one language. They say that there should be one government. But how would all the governments become one? They don't even understand brotherhood. They say that God is omnipresent, and so that becomes a fatherhood. So if they call themselves the father, whom would they invoke? Everyone is father. So if they call themselves the father, whom would they invoke? This too is something to understand. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, Love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Bab Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. And with the spiritual children's love, remembrance, good morning, and Namaste to our spiritual mother, father, Bab Dada. Essence for Dharana. First point. Do not see the weaknesses of anyone. Make a connection with one Shiv Baba. Consider the Srimad you receive from Baba to be right and continue to follow it. So in today's Murli, Baba has made us underline this godly version that follow Sri Baba's Srimad. Never have doubt about Srimad. Second, fully ensure your body, mind and wealth. Take Srimad at every step. Pay full attention to this study. Pay full attention to this study. Blessing. May you be a spiritual server who is ever ready to finish and harmonize your sanskars. Just as you are always ever ready to do physical service and instantly go to wherever you are called, in the same way, whatever thoughts you wish your mind to imbibe, be ever ready to do that. Whatever you think, do that at the time. Spiritual serving children are ever ready to fulfill their responsibilities for spiritual relationships and connections. It doesn't take them time to finish or harmonize their sanskars, because that is their original eternal nature. So that sanskar should be immersed. That I have to harmonize with others' sanskars. As are the father's sanskars, let your sanskars be the same. To harmonize your sanskars is the greatest dance. So, what are father's sanskars? What are my original eternal sanskars? Immerse those sanskars. Then it will be very easy to harmonize with other sanskars. To harmonize your sanskars is the greatest dance. Then only we can do the practical dance in the golden age. Slogan: to experience and give others the experience of royalty of purity is a sign of a royal soul. To experience and give others the experience of the royalty of purity is a sign of a royal soul. Today's Avyak signal, point number 9. I remain celibate. I definitely follow purity. Do not become happy in this only. Now, pay attention on the purity of your, and underline the purity of your vision, attitude, and mind, thoughts. We have physical purity definitely, but our eye should not get influenced by anything. We must have the purity of our vision and attitude as well. Make your thoughts pure, powerful, knowledgeful, and fill your attitude with lots of good wishes for everyone. so that everyone should get benefited. Have this inside your mind. Then everyone will consider you to belong to them. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. So please be seated. Please listen to the instructions we have received on the program of Prime Minister. We all know that tomorrow Prime Minister of India is coming. He will be here amongst us at 3 to 3:15 p.m. His program will be in the Diamond Hall tomorrow. So there are strict protocols for him and we have to follow them definitely. They have restricted the in and out of any vehicle in the Shantivan. No cars will be there in the Shantivan. So you definitely have to park your cars, others. You have to take your VIP cars and your cars pass. You have to collect it so that it would be benefit for you tomorrow. For Diamond Hall, whose name has been registered already, they will only enter the Diamond Hall. Whose name is not there in the register of the police to enter in the Diamond Hall, they will not give her. You will not enter the Diamond Hall. So they have put two categories. They have not made the category of BK and non-BK, but there is sector of VIPs. Then the other sector is of general audience. In general audience, anyone can sit there. BKs and non-BKs, anyone can sit there. But in VIP sector, only special VIPs to whom you have invited. And apart from that, our senior brothers and sisters can sit there. And our dedicated brothers and sisters, if they want to sit there, you can sit there. But we have VIP pass to enter the VIP sector. That VIP pass been issued with the name of that person and a serial number, and you will receive that from Anand Bhavan, and you have to collect it today as well, because there a list will be made, and today we have to send that list today itself to the police. You will not get passed tomorrow, and you will not be able to sit in the VIP sector, and you have to sit in the general audience. And that too, when you will note your name in the general audience, you can note down your name with the Dev Bhai, and from there the police will receive that list. In that also we are having sectors from which gate number you have to enter. Dev Bhai will tell you in which gate number you have your name. So Dev Bhai will tell you which police we have kept there and which audience you have to keep there, and from which gate number you have to enter the Diamond Hall. So all the guide brothers and sisters who have arrived here, and you have to make them sit in the general audience, please check their name beforehand, so that in which sector, which gate they have to enter the Diamond Hall. Other instructions I am reading. All those invited brothers and sisters, everyone have to bring the invitation card with their ID proof. Only the person who has received with the name of invitation card, then only that person will enter. Without name, without invitation card and ID, no one will get entrance. Tomorrow you all have to sit in the hall by 1 p.m. tomorrow. That's why after having lunch, please come to the hall, Diamond Hall, by 1 p.m. Maybe after that police will close the door, because 2 p.m. will arrive here at the Manpur airport, and before that their route gets blocked. So it's a humble request, please get seated there by 1 p.m. tomorrow. Till 1 p.m. Rajdhani Garden Colony and Adivasi, and you can park there your vehicles. Adivasi Chhatravas. Okay. No one can bring handbags, cameras, and briefcase. You can only carry your mobile. Please keep your mobile in silent mode tomorrow, and nothing else cannot bring to the Diamond Hall tomorrow. Before, no one can leave the hall before Prime Minister leaves. All the dedicated brothers and sisters of Shantivan, please park your vehicles in Anand Sarovar, Manmohini Van, and all those brothers and sisters who have done RT-PCR, those who are about to come in the proximity of the Prime Minister, those who have given their RT-PCR result. So today at 9 we have 2 rehearsals today of tomorrow's program. Whatever program we will do tomorrow exactly, we will repeat it today. The person which they will have to see be there will be there. So whatever program will be there on stage, we will receive, we will do there. And that program's timing will be from 3 to 4 p.m. So that program's rehearsal will be there in the program. So all those brothers and sisters who have done their RT-PCR and those who have their name in the program, you have to receive, you have to come Diamond Hall today by 2:30 p.m. so that we can explain you clearly what's your role in program is. If anyone has any question, they can ask. If anyone has any doubt, please ask. In evening today, 5 p.m. in Diamond Hall. You can, phone should be in the silent mode, but you can click pics. No one can come forward because there's lots of police. Special protection group will take the black commandos, will be there for their protection. No one can enter in the surrounding about 3-4 feet. SPG's commandos will be there around the Diamond Hall. No one should arrive in that site. Everyone has to be covered. That's very tight security. So today in the Diamond Hall at 5 p.m. there is an inaugural session of the Raj Yoga Shivir. Please, guide brothers and sisters, bring your guests at time there in Diamond Hall. After the program, they will receive godly gifts in the Diamond Hall. So please attention, guide brothers and sisters, on this point. Construction work is there in the Vardani Bhavan. So Rukmani Didi is there in the Diamond House. If anyone want to meet her because of bhog or because of any official thing, so she is in the new Diamond Hall, room number 114 and 115, from 10 to 1 p.m. in the morning, and in the evening 8:30 to 9 and 4 to 6 you can meet them. All those brothers and sisters who have arrived here as a guide for Prime Minister's program, Please meet a brother at 9 a.m. today in the Diamond Hall. They will give you badges and will give you your sevas. A professional singer from Raipur, Chhattisgarh has arrived, Shraddha. She has sung song in the album. She will come here and sing a song here, and we will sit in Baba's remembrance.
करते हो ओ बाबा इतना, हर हाल में करते पूरा हो सपना। तुम सा नहीं प्यार दे सकता कोई, तभी प्यार से याद करते हैं सारे, तभी प्यार से याद करते हैं सारे। वही प्यार अभी जो मिलने आते, वही प्यार अभी जो मिलने आते, आके वतन से हो हमको सजाते। वो दिन भी प्यारे थे, ये दिन भी प्यारे हैं। वो ओम शांति।